Okay, so in this video, I'm going to walk you through making a coffee mug like this. One thing you'll notice is I haven't given you any measurements, and so for something like this, I'm okay if you don't constrain it. I will include some constraints as I go, and then some others I will not. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start by making the body of the coffee cup. And so we're going to start with a circle in a sketch. Okay, so press N to get perpendicular to the sketch. Okay, and so from here we're just going to draw a center point circle. Okay, and we'll say that it has a diameter. So I'm gonna dimension this. You don't have to do this. I'll just say that it's like 55. Okay, and then I'm going to extrude it. Okay, and we'll give it a height of maybe 10 centimeters. Okay. I'm not really sure what the dimensions of coffee cup are. So anyway, I'm going to add a draft here. So remember we saw the draft option. You can do it by clicking this, or you could do it by clicking up here somewhere. Let's see, right here. There's the draft option there too. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bit more extreme. Let's go with a 10-degree draft. It's maybe too much. Let's go with 8. Okay. And as I'm doing this, I'm not really a fan of the proportions here, so I'm actually going to make the sketch at the bottom a little bit bigger, maybe like 65. Let's go with 70. Okay, and then we have this. Alright, so here's the basic shape of our coffee mug, and now we want to make it into a cup. So we're going to use the shell option and hollow out the inside. We'll give it a thickness of about 5 millimeters. Yeah, we'll do 5. And then, you know what, I'll add some fillets around the top. Like, then we'll do a 2 millimeter fillet around the top and on this bottom edge, just to make it look more coffee mug-like. Okay? And so the next step now is to add the handle. Okay, so to add the handle first, we have to sketch what the handle should look like, and we'll use the sweep function to draw it out. Okay, so to make this handle, we'll make a sketch on the front plane, and the trick is, if we're going to do the sweep, we need to attach it to the side of that front plane. Okay, so I've chosen that sketch and press N to go perpendicular. Looks like it's freezing up on me, so I'm going to pause it for a minute. Alright, looks like I've fixed it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to project this plane, okay, and I'm going to make it into a construction line. Okay, so I made a projection from the mug so I can attach the handle to the mug, basically. Okay, and so I'm going to make a spline. Alright, so maybe we'll make the mug look something like this. Okay, and then we can we press escape to stop. Oops, get rid of that one. And then I can kind of click these to adjust like the shape of it, kind of what it looks like. So we have a nice mug here. Maybe I'll make this come up a little bit. Okay, and so this is what our handle is going to look like. And so now we just need to make the shape of the handle. And so what we're going to do is this. We're going to now make another sketch that's on this line, and in order to do that we need to make a plane for that sketch to happen. And so we're going to create a new plane. Like before, we're going to do a point, a curve point. So I select the curve, I select the point on the curve. Okay, I'm going to create it there. So I'm going to press. And I go check. Make a sketch on this plane. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose an intersection of the plane and this line here. It's not going to do that. Okay. Never mind. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click to use that line. Never mind. I'm going to click to use that point. There we go. And I'm going to hide everything so that it kind of gets out of my way a little bit. Okay? And so this is where I'm going to sketch the handle. And so it's going to be just like a rectangle. Oops, let's do a center point rectangle. Okay, with some arcs on the side. Like that. This is kind of a big handle maybe, or a wide handle. So from here, maybe I'll shrink it a little bit. Alright, we'll see if this works. Okay, so I'm going to bring back the sketch so I can see it again, and the shape so I can see it again. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the sweep. Alright, so the sweep, I'm going to select sketch 3, so I'm going to click it over here as my face, and then click the path and choose this as my path. And there you see that handle showing up. And now you can see there's a couple problems. It doesn't quite go all the way. Okay, you see how it doesn't really come up all the way to the mug. And so this is where we can use the move face. And so I'm going to check this face right here. And I'm just going to pull it until it comes all the way through. Alright. That didn't work. Something wrong there. It's not letting me move that face. Let's try this other one. There you go, so you can move there. We can move that all the way up to that face. I guess you can go too far with it. That was about 8.8 millimeters. I'll try again with this one. Choose move face. Doesn't want to because could not offset select faces as selected. Alright, so we could, the other thing we could try to do is extrude that face. So we can say extrude and then select that face. And we can choose up to part. And then we'll choose the surface. Let's see, up to face maybe. No, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's go up to, let's just do blind, and then I will just drag it just barely enough. And you see we have a little bit of it poking through. So what we can do now is with that extrude, I'm going to pull it a little bit further. Okay, and then I'm going to remove this face right here. And it's not going to go away. Alright, anyway, let's worry about that later.